All right, guys, let's hit it. I'm going to talk about, Southern Miss and Miami here. North Carolina also got by Georgia State. So North Carolina, that's a really nice win for them. Drake May looks like a decent quarterback. He looks mobile, makes good decisions with the ball. Miami doesn't look that good. I mean, Miami's running game is fine, but they're just not going to put up that big of numbers. Tyler Van Dyke is just a sitting duck back there in the pocket, and Southern Miss was bringing it to Miami early in this game. Now, Southern Miss, I mean, it's just a team that, that's a team that's recruiting better, and unfortunately, Miami was able to wear down the Golden Eagles in the second half. I mean, Jason Brownlee had a big-time reception from Zach Wilkie, and it was Wilkie's first game. And Wilkie looked like if Zach continued to play at the level he was playing at, it looked like it was going to be a real quarterback controversy when the Golden Eagles got back to Hattiesburg. But it's looking like Ty is probably going to be reinstated into the starting lineup next week as Zach is still pretty young. But it was great learning reps for the team and for Zach Wilkie. It also does put a little pressure on Ty Keys to stay healthy and perform well, which I know that Ty Keys can do. Defensively, Southern Miss was able to get in there. I wanted to see them maybe blitz some more linebackers up the gut a little bit. I mean, Austin Armstrong did a pretty decent job of that. So Southern Miss's defense really hung in there. It was better than the effort against Alabama. And Van Dyke's an all right quarterback. Mario Cristobal's gonna get the offensive line in even better shape. But overall, this doesn't even look like that unbelievable of a Miami team. If you're able to get to Tyler Van Dyke, you can be able to kind of move it on them through the air. Now, Southern Miss didn't run it at all. They didn't even use the superback. So that just shows you the depth of the Miami defense. And there's a couple of linebackers that are really special NFL players on this defense. But the offense is something to worry about. I don't think really, other than a few runs, I don't think that Miami was really running the rock at an extremely high level. And I don't see Miami as a team that's better than Florida State. I see Miami as like a 4-loss ACC team. I'm trying to if we can pull up their schedule, I mean, Miami does not look very good. And Southern Miss, again, I really like Southern Miss. And they came in today with a great plan with Will Hall. I trust Will Hall and those guys, and I can't wait to see Desmond Lindsay and the progress that Southern Miss is going to make, as Southern Miss has got to get on the board here with a win early in the year and begin building upwards. They're healthier than last year. Next week, they're going to be at home against Northwestern State. They got to take care of that game. Then they go at Tulane. That also can be a winnable game for Southern Miss. That's going to be a lot of fun. Will Hall going back to play Tulane. I think that Tulane is even in the American Conference. So that's going to be really fun as well. So many great results in college football today. Kansas State houses Missouri. Missouri looks awful. Adrian Martinez today was fine, but Deuce Vaughn on the ground. It looked like the game was raining out there in Manhattan. But yeah, so we got Miami, Southern Miss today. Southern Miss didn't run the ball at all, and they really couldn't against Miami, and they got down late in the second half. I wish Will Hall would have actually kept it on the ground in the second half. I mean, in terms of carries in the game, Gore only, carried the ball 7 times for 10 yards. I wish that Gore would have carried the ball even more. Zach Wilkie, though, threw it over 200 yards. Van Dyke's numbers today, he did throw that interception, but it again was on 4th down. He only threw for 260 yards, so you got to give credit to the Southern Miss defense, all right, in a lot of ways. And Miami's defense does look fine, but let's look at the rest of Miami's schedule. I'm pounding probably Texas A&M. If their D-line comes to play today, then A&M is going to house Miami next week. I don't think Miami is really ready. That's going to be actually maybe a low-scoring game. Maybe Miami's defense will come to play against Texas A&M and against Haynes King, but I don't see Miami beating A&M. No, I see Van Dyke having a very rough day against that defense next week, like very, very rough. I'd be surprised if Miami honestly scores like 10 points in that game. Then UNC goes down to Miami. That's going to be an interesting game. I mean, can Drake May outduel Van Dyke? I think that UNC has a chance to beat Miami. I really do. Then Miami goes to Virginia Tech. That defense, the run in the football. I really want to see if Virginia Tech has the guys that can run the football against Miami. Duke's going to play Miami. Then they go to Virginia, Florida State, and then Clemson. Oh, and Pittsburgh to finish the year. This is looking like a 7-5 team. I'm telling you guys, this is looking like a 5-loss Miami team. I'm sure you Miami fans will come in here and hate. They don't look very good right now. I'm telling you, they do not look good. Van Dyke is going to be slower. I know he was an NFL quarterback prospect, but to me, yeah, he's a decent quarterback, nice kid, right? Good family. But listen, he is a 5th-round quarterback at best, or a 6th-round quarterback. He's not NFL. The reason he's not an NFL starter is because his arm talent is okay, but he's a good, productive college passer, but he can't move in the pocket. He can't move. Even Carson Strong might have more twitch than Van Dyke. So you get a pass rush on Van Dyke, you're going to get a lot of sacks, and that's what I think A&M can do next week. Now let's look up A&M. I haven't seen this yet. A&M Appalachian State, 7-all in the second quarter. That's embarrassing. So maybe A&M just sucks. But anyway, their defense and everything should be better. So there you go. All righty, guys. That is an ACC update. I think the Golden Eagles are getting there with Will Hall. I'm curious to see what he has to say today after today's game. Overall, it was fun, though. Southern Miss and Miami.